Hello dear ones, welcome back to my channel. My name is Camilla and I got this request from a dear sister in this beautiful community, and she had a question if I could make a video on the topic of guilt and the feeling of not being worthy. So feeling guilt, having guilt because of how you used to live your life and what you used to do, what you done and used to be before you became awake and conscious, and because of your action you're not feeling worthy enough. And I would love to do a video on this one because I've really been tuning in the last month on how much guilt is playing a part in our suffering, in our problems, in what is playing out in this world, all the in people's life, how much guilt is the root cause. And for this transmission there is so many light beings who's here supporting us, and they show me this, when there is a big surgery going on, there's so many surgeons gathering because it's such a crucial event. And this is what they showed me. This is the same with this one, and they were so happy for us doing this because it's like, now you really get it. So I was tuning into this question the last week, and I had got some pieces here and there, and I sensed the energy in this topic. But this morning when I was meditating, I finally got the whole download of this transmission. And so there is Jesus is here to support us, Lord Sananda, and also the light beings, Pleiadian light beings, and as always dear Mother Kuan, who's always a part of when there is anything that has to do with self-worth, self-love and guilt. And there is so many more. I'll see if they will come in individual or just being here as a support. So I see, how can I explain this? So what made me get the whole picture of today's transmission was when I was meditating, I suddenly got the words, you are the peacemakers. Like you, every one of us are the peacemakers. We are the keys. And so what I mean with this is that we are the cause to our suffering. We are the ones who are, how can I explain this? We are the ones who continues the suffer. So something happened to us, or we did something. Either we led a life that is how can I say, we made bad choices, or we have had experiences that shows us that I'm not worthy. So these are the events and those are the peoples. But what happens is that this is over, but we are the one that keeps holding that gun onto our own heads. So it's like something happened, and that event or those actions place a gun there, but we are the ones that keep holding on to this gun pointed onto our own heads. So this is what I was shown, and this means, so what they were telling me was that you are waiting for somebody outside of yourselves giving you permission to be worthy, to be worthy of love, to be forgiven. If somebody, force greater than yours, shows you that you are worthy of love, that you are forgiven, then, and not before that, you are willing and you feel like you have the permission to and the ability to love yourself and forgive yourself. But dear ones, that is not so. That is not so, and that's why you are the peacemaker, dear. Because you are the one who today is going to take the gun down, put it down to the ground. And no matter what you've done, dear one, no matter how many times life, people showed you that you are not worthy of love, to be loved, you are going to love yourself. You are going to forgive yourself. And that is why there is so many beings here today, dear ones, because this is it. This is what it's all is about. We are the ones crucifying ourselves. And Lord Sananda is so present. We're the ones. And so this is why the world looks like it does. Because we are giving permission for anybody, everything and everybody to keep that energy going. Because we are saying that we are not worthy. I did this, I done that. And that's why I'm not worthy of love. That's why I'm not worthy of being forgiven. So we are literally open up our doors to everything that we don't want. Either it's people or energies, in physical form or in other form, it doesn't matter. That's how they are able to affect us. That's how they are able to get to us, because we tell them, look at me, this is how I treat myself, this is how I look at myself. And all these beautiful light beings are here, ready to step in. But you are telling them not to. Because you think that if they tell you that you are forgiven, that you are worthy, that you are worthy of love, then you're gonna feel it in yourself. But it's not the way it works. When you drop the gun to the ground and think that, okay, enough is enough. I know somehow, somewhere I'm worthy, and I choose to forgive myself here now. You shift. And you are able or they are able to love you. You are able to receive their love. Excuse me, you are able to receive the love because they have love for you. And there is nothing to forgive, but you shut that love out. I hope I make this clear. You know, there was sometimes when I get these messages, it's very hard to, because it's revelation, it's very hard sometimes to translate them into words and linear sentences, and that's why light language is such a gift, because it bypasses the logical mind, and you will get it. You will get it, dear ones. So the Pleiadians showed me, there was a few weeks ago I did this light code activation, Pleiadian light code activation. In that, if I remember it right, they did crown you. They put a crown on your head with candles. And they told me for this transmission today, you are crowned. You have this crown on your head. And there is all these candles, but you are the one who is going to light up those candles. You, nobody else. Not another person, not an event, not somebody, not your higher self or a guide or God. It is you. And this is ascension. This is how we transmute all darkness. When the unloved, unforgiven part of ourselves choose to love, choose to know that I am worthy, choose to forgive, that's when everything shifts. And I hope you can feel it the way I do. And I hope for you who asked for this, and for all of you who did ask for this in your heart, I hope you will receive what you asked for. Okay, dear ones, so just come into stillness. And I want at this moment all the heartache, all the times you try to climb up to shift and then pull yourself down again because the memories of what you've done, what you used to be, how other people used to look at you and show you that you are not worthy of love, how you yourself used to look at you and feel that you're not worthy. I want you to feel that energy right now. I'm trying, but I had this in my past. I'm trying, but this is what the world shows me. So how can I be worthy? How can I forgive? How can I feel loved? How can I be loved? So now connect with you and open myself up to source, to all this beautiful support and love that surrounds us. And they wrap you in a cocoon of beautiful light. pink light, rose quartz energy. And I now ask you to imagine that there is an altar in front of you. And I want you to just put all this energy on the altar. All these feelings of being guilty, not being worthy, whether you feel that unworthiness is from you or you've seen it being reflected in other people. Just surrender and offer it up. Put it on the altar, everything you've done, everything you did not do. Strip yourself naked on everything. Don't hide one piece, dear ones. And now I want to picture yourself holding that gun onto your head and just take it down, dear one. And put it away, put it on the altar. Can you see, dear ones, there is no force outside ourselves that needs to control us, that needs to harm us, because we are doing it to ourselves. And and we are then playing out our wounds in the world. How can we give love when we cannot love ourselves? And where we hold guilt, we are constantly feeling attacked. As we feel attacked, we attack. And that's why the world looks like it does. You get it? And that's why, dear ones, peace starts with you. You are the peace bringer. And I now want you to say it loud. To yourself, I forgive you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I thank you. And I love you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. I am sorry. I thank you. I love you. And feel into those words the last time. I forgive you. Please forgive me. I am sorry. I thank you. I love you. And just breathe. as everything that you put on the altar are now being taken care of. A beautiful angel is taking it all into her hands, returning it to source light. And I now, dear ones, want you to decide that the day has come. The war is over. I put my guns to the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. Because I don't want to. The war is over. And just feel the peace into your heart. Feel the silence. And feel your willingness to love yourself here and now, no matter what, because dear ones, you are as God created you. You've always been, you always are. There's nothing to forgive but the illusion you held that you were something else because of what you did. Lai si ai shui lia ar sai ineai. Oi ua sa shnu ki sai la I kuriur. Ai sa ukush ai li aki. And now the Pleiadian light beings are surrounding you because you have now given them permission to come closer by shifting your energy, by putting that gun down and just receive their love and allow them to show you what they say is that let us show you what you are. No sha sai kuliash anyaku asar ayeku li shayanaya tau kuas no shu sho sao olayar saraku ai ku sho sao ni ayakiao lo shai sikur au ko anyayaki shai alai usao kia. And they are weaving coats of peace, coats of love. And they are so grateful for you that you understand that you are willing to understand this principle that you are the peacemaker. And that you are willing to make peace with yourself and your past. Nai sai ukai wala sirakai ukisha. Ayana si uashiat ni ayakush ayana isai. Li shu sai ki araki ana e sushuki ar. At the same time I've been showing an image about you on the cross, and Lord Sananda is holding out his hand and he tells you to please step down. It's time to get down. It's time to get down. Don't do this to yourself because it is over, dear ones. Take his hand. And why he's able to hold out his hand to you, he says, it's because you reach for his hand as you choose today to love yourself, to be worthy, to know that you are worthy, to remember that you are worthy, not just to feel worthy. Can't trust our feelings in that sense, but start to remember who you are, and then you will know that you cannot be anything but worthy. When you have a mission, dear ones, because when you know your worthiness and you are able to love yourself not because of all that you are, in the sense of your grandness, but because of your human journey, your human wounds, you are able to love your brothers and sisters, and that will birth heaven on earth. Nashusaya Washyayua Siai Uai Siai Ukash Inusoyakia Aoro Saitilianai Iku Isao Kosono Iu Iu The Pleiadians now are showing you your crown with its candles on. Then they ask you to now light the candles. You are the one who lights the candles. And if you feel ready, please do it now. You don't need to understand. Takushayai Nusiashakwayai Isyanalaya Kurasash Iliaki Utulaing Garanai Shu. And you can picture yourself doing this, or just intend that it is so. Good. And you don't need to understand what just happened, but it is like an initiation, and you don't need to understand, you will be aware. And they are placing you a burning candle in your hands, like this, and they ask you to put this in your heart. And they tell you that this candle cannot be blown out by anything but you. So it doesn't matter what you go through. Not another person, not another event outside of you can stop this candle from burning. So what they ask of you, they say that this candle is your knowing of it is your willingness of forgiving yourself and loving yourself and feeling, knowing your worthiness. And I ask of you that no matter what, tune in this candle and hold it and protect it, not from somebody else or something else, but from you. Hold it burning, dear ones. Just by allow it to be, it will do the rest. It will take down your defense mechanisms, all your woundings, it will heal. Nashakur anayali sikur anyatrai. Au kufana mar sakiliana driki ushai ekina. Osiniali aikuno so shana kitra. Au kiyar sanailau oniniki ai okur anayau. Nitraya sau kisha. Iunaitir ayasaku. Auku adrayaku. And now it's Mother Kuan who's blessing your heart. And Lord Sananda as well. No so anakiliar. Nor sakia o no tota. Nea okia. And they're blessing this candle with eternal life, eternal love, eternal peace. Thanking you for receiving and open up for peace as you are the peacemaker. And for making this choice today and continue to make this choice. Not just every day, but in every moment. Osali ukur aniashiaku ai artikiniat. No shosorakiana. Okay, and just relax and allow these light codes to enter deep into you. Because you, dear ones, has opened up for a gateway. And now these light codes and activation codes and healing codes are able to enter in. Litur sainia yukuaishar inikilayana. Urso shailianai. Ikita wanayasu. Uakili auku. Oisaukiliana. Oshasa. Okuash. Okuya. Feel your entourage, beings, angels, archangels, family of light, star family. Blessing you, loving you, and they are celebrating you, dear ones. They say that this is a milestone in your life, but if you could see how big this leap is on a multidimensional level, you cannot grasp it. Just surrender into it. And they thank you. They thank you. And I thank you. I intended for this for not be such a long video, but here we are again. I hope you really feel this peace and that this will expand, continue to expand, because the war is over. Sending you so much love. Thank you.